T-shirt, I love me stands for me first and foremost. In order for me to love me, I have to love me within before the outside. I had to learn that. And in the words of Beyonce, I am me, myself, and I am my best friend. So with that being said, that's why I wore this shirt, I love me.
So I'm gonna sing a little song that I associate with this T-shirt.
You gonna sing a song?
For God's sakes, we gotta give more power to the people. You wanna sing with me? For God's sakes, we gotta give more power to the people. Come on, Jose. Is that what they say? It is God's sakes? So the significance of this T-shirt, if you can see, some people might recognize the person that's on it is Kathleen Cleaver. She was one of the significant people of the Black Panther Party. This T-shirt I got during the film festival, and I think it has a year. What year does it say?
This shirt is one of the shirts I like to wear just to see if people know what I'm wearing, you know? So this is called the Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Yeah, BA start, there we go. So what happens is, like I'm 37 years old. So when I was a little kid, we played Nintendo. Every video game that's made by Konami, if you put this code in with your little touchpad, whatever it's called, joystick, it'll do something. So it'll give you 100 lives, or you get to be whatever, or it'll just make a little sound and that's it. Like it'll do something. And I don't know anybody who's in their 20s or anything who knows that, but it's always people my own age. So I'll walk out and to most people it'll just be a bunch of symbols on a shirt, but to a handful of people it means something, and every single time they come out and go, I know what that means.
I purchased this shirt because I was going through something at the time, and I saw the shirt, and I said, that fits my situation. So I bought a few shirts. I didn't just buy one, I bought 3 to give to other people that was going through things, in their life. And a lot of time, I'm gonna speak for me, but I know other women as well that went through the same thing. When things is not working out with you and the individual that you're dealing with at that time, we tend to think it's something that we did, or what did I do, or how I'm looking, or is he looking at this other woman, or you just start thinking all negative things about yourself, when in reality, it's not yourself. So it starts with inside. So I love me. I'm my best friend, me, myself, and I.
This T-shirt was purchased during the Black Panther Film Festival, and at the time, Kathleen Cleaver, who was organizing the event, she worked out of the office of St. Clair Bourne, who I work for. And St. Clair is, or he was, because he recently passed, a distinguished and well-known documentarian. This T-shirt, it's worn with pride.
Well, do you know that you and Catherine look alike from that picture?
Oh, that's a compliment.
Yes, it is.
Actually, Kathleen has been in quite a few documentaries pertaining to the Panther Party, civil rights movement, that type of stuff. But I remember one documentary, and she had a beautiful fro. And I just liked her reaction. She was responding to the reporter. And I know I'm not getting what she said exactly, but it was
something like, yeah, it looks good, or something like that, you know, about the beauty of having a fro.
This has changed because black people are aware, and white people are aware of it too, because white people now want natural wigs. They want wigs like this. Dig it? Isn't it beautiful? All right.
I have a Black Panther t-shirt, the Marvel Black Panther, the comic book character. When I first started wearing it out in the street, people would actually stop me on the street and say they like the shirt. There's a movie coming out in February for Black Panther. They want to know, are you going to watch the movie? It's going to be great, you know. And I guess it kind of ties into that we're finally going to have a black superhero-led movie coming up in February. So that's a very big cultural event that's on people's minds. So I had a lot of people stopping me on the street for that one. There's a hangry t-shirt, H-A-N-G-R-Y, and the definition, you know, when you don't eat and you get angry and hungry at the same time. I thought that was a very silly shirt. Someone bought it for me, but whenever I wear it, I get a reaction. People always want to laugh. People always want to like point at me and say, hey, me too, you know, that kind of thing. So those are the two t-shirts I've gotten the most buzz about.
I love shopping. I have a habit. Do you know a clinic? Because I am a shopaholic. Well, I buy my t-shirts from anywhere. I could go inside of a store and see a t-shirt that I like. I can be walking down 125th Street and see the vendors out there selling t-shirts. I can go to a place like something that my friend, my boss, she does a big hair show, and they have a lot of vendors there that sells all type of t-shirts.
This one, I forgot where I came across this shirt. It was most likely online. Matter of fact, no, I know exactly. $6t-shirts.com. And the shirts cost exactly what they say, $6. But if you buy 10, they give it to you for 50. So this was one of the 10 that I bought. Actually, it was just one of the like 30 I bought from them.
I like purchasing from vendors and from street fairs, and I do like Afrocentric t-shirts. But I also like t-shirts as far as the message. The message means a lot to me, you know, because if I'm wearing something, I want to convey a message.
This one is a anti-fascist shirt. I had to look it up because I was going to go somewhere where it was like a very like anti-Trump, anti-fascist thing. So I was like trying to find a shirt where it would like it. So I found this one, and I had to look it up because it was like a symbol. So I didn't want people to get the wrong idea about if it's like maybe a gang symbol or something. So apparently it's the Iron Front, which was an old German anti-fascist group from way back in like the 20s or 30s or something. And apparently they're anti-fascist, anti-Bolshevik, what's the other one? Like pretty much anti-everything. So now I try to figure out, well, what are they for? So apparently these 3 arrows here are supposed to be the power, economic, and social qualities of the working class. So I guess they're more proletariat than anything else. So I was able to wear it without anybody saying, hey, that guy, kill him, you know, so I had a good time.
Did anyone ask you about it?
No, apparently no. I thought I was going to be in a place where everyone knew what I was doing when I was wearing it. So people just walked by, didn't really care. So at least I knew what it was. So I know why I'm wearing it.
You weren't sure whether you could still fit that t-shirt.
Yes, because it was so long ago when I bought this t-shirt. I am not with stupid anymore. Not that he was stupid, but the things that he would do sometimes just didn't make sense. So I just saw the t-shirt and I thought about him. I'm not with stupid anymore. So that relationship is in the past. Like I said, with my first t-shirt, I love me, it shines the light on me, so it's over. I really don't have too much to say about him because it's been a while, and that's why this t-shirt is kind of tight. But it's okay, because I'm not with stupid anymore.
I found out that I was about to become a grandmother a second time through a t-shirt that my son purchased. My granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, Juliana, she greeted me and the t-shirt said, I have a big secret. And then of course I asked her, what is that secret? And then she turned around and the t-shirt read, "I'm going to be a big sister." Another t-shirt tale involved my father, who has since passed, and my daughter, Crystal. Soon after she was born, I think the first time that my father saw her, he cradled her in his arms, and he was saying as he looked at her, "You are a little peanut." In Southern roots, he was probably more like, use a little peanut. "You're a little peanut." And so my son Jermaine, he remembered this. And then when his second daughter was born and he was holding her, he held her and he said, "You're a little peanut. You're a little peanut." And I remembered this, and when I was buying a gift, I came across this. It wasn't really a t-shirt, it was a onesie, but it said "Little Peanut." And I said, "That's perfect." So it's an example of a shirt having a message, or having that perfect message, or having that message that is important. And my son got it, and I think he really liked it.
It's the name of the corporation in Aliens, and I think it's also in Blade Runner also. So when I'm walking around with it, people just think it's a regular company name. Maybe I work for the place or something like that. But like more like film buffs or people who just watch it in movies in general know exactly what it is. And they'll say, "Okay, cool." You know, like they won't really react or anything. But there was a time when I saw a guy with the exact same shirt, just different color, and we just both kind of like looked at each other and said, "Okay, you got it." You're right. Yeah, this shirt here is Bayside Tigers. People think that I go to Bayside High School in Queens, and I don't, or I never did go to Bayside High School. I don't even know if they're the Tigers in Bayside High School. But Bayside High School, as far as this is concerned, is the high school from Saved by the Bell, the TV show Saved by the Bell. So some people get it, some people don't. So I've gotten it mostly from people who go, "Oh, you went to Bayside High School?" to people who go, "Oh, that's the show from Saved by the Bell." So it's either one or the other. I never got anything in between. So.
Do you still wear this t-shirt?
No, I don't wear the t-shirt. I wore it like maybe once or twice then, when I was feeling myself. But no, I don't wear this t-shirt anymore.
How did you feel when you wore it, especially the first time?
Well, it was really a joke because I wore it around my friends, and we would just laugh, and I would just make a joke because I'm not stupid anymore. So it was more like just in fun and joking. He never got to see the t-shirt. It would have been nice if I could have ran into him and he saw the t-shirt. No, maybe that wouldn't have worked. He might have would have came back. I'm just kidding. No, but the bottom line, that's a blast in my past.
A lot of times you get some from family reunions. So I have every family reunion that I have attended, we've had a t-shirt. And my brother, who is an artist, because we artists run in my family, my brother, he created each of the family reunion t-shirts. And actually those, I don't know about most people, but the family reunion t-shirts, I don't often wear. It's more a souvenir.
Sometimes I know when I go out, just walking about, no one's gonna think about what's on my shirt. But certain places where it's kind of like a hot button issue to wear something like this or anti-Trump or whatever it is, And sometimes with my more fun shirts, I like to do it just to see if anyone notices what it is. And if not, then okay, well maybe I'm a bit too over people's heads with this idea. People don't really know what it is, I always have to explain it. Whenever somebody says something, you would say that's what she says, and it makes whatever came out earlier a little bit more perverted. Like yesterday when my coworker, he ordered Chinese food and said, "Man, I didn't know the Chinese delivery guy would come so fast." I just said, "That's what she said." Same thing. It just makes everything you say sound dirtier. So my mom still doesn't know what this means, and I keep on trying to tell her she doesn't get it. I didn't know if you wanted.
But why would it sound dirty?
Because
she didn't get it.
yeah,
It went over your head.
because that's what she said. It just makes it sound like she said like what is it, like the Chinese delivery man? She was like, I didn't know the Chinese delivery man would come so fast. That's
Yeah,
what she
that's what
said.
she said.
Because she was theoretically she's fooling around with the Chinese guy, and he came real
That's
fast.
a bomb.
I just wanted to say this is the one that my mother got for me, which I thought was kind of silly, but she always cracks up. I cannot wear this shirt around her, or she'll start laughing uncontrollably. This one usually gets people to smile at the job. The T-Rex shirt, just a Tyrannosaurus Rex with a head like a teapot and a cup of tea in his hand, like he's getting ready to go to bed. People always get a kick out of this one. This one, it's supposed to be like the Puma logo, but it's Pikachu running instead of the Puma. So, yeah, usually people, when I'm at the comic book shop, they stop me and ask me. One person in particular, he asked me, like, what generation Pokemon do you like? And I have no idea what that means, so I just kind of had to tell him, look, it's just a shirt.
It's a fashion statement.
I forgot that, yeah. T-shirts could be a fashion statement too. Could be just for fashion. Yeah, yeah. But it's it could be, and another thing that's interesting, anyone could wear it. It could be a child, it could be a baby. They have T-shirts for babies. Babies, and which they can't verbalize it, but sometimes the parent will buy the T-shirt so that the baby is right.
So Shirt Tales was a show from back in the 80s, but I was a little kid. And it had this group of animals, cartoon animals, that would go around, solve mysteries, like that old Hanna-Barbera thing, you know, where they'd always want to solve a crime or something. And they all wore these plain shirts, different colors, but plain shirts. And whenever they thought about something or reacted to something, it would say something on their shirt, like in words, you know? So they may be talking about something different or something, but it may say, let's get out of here, or, you know, whatever, I'm hungry, you know? How it relates to like the T-shirt tales that we're doing now is just that when people go outside, they're wearing different T-shirts to express their mood, what they're thinking, what they like. However, it's not like they're going outside saying, I like, you know, Avatar, you know, or whatever's on their shirt. But it's just something there where it's something that people see, this is what's on his mind. This is what he's thinking, this is what he likes. So, like a tattoo almost, but like not forever.
The shirts that I held up in reference to my job, the Talia Wajit t-shirts, are the shirts that I will put on, and a few other staff we'll put on when we're doing promotions. Like a lot of times they have like Harlem Week. So we'll have on that t-shirt and we'll be giving out free samples in reference to the hair products. So the t-shirt represents the products. And if she's doing a show, we have to wear t-shirts. And most of the t-shirts come in like different colors, and those colors are representing one of the brands, because it's just maybe like about 7 brands, I want to say, that she has out. So like one of the t-shirts you saw that said Uncle Jimmy's, that's a man's line. So you would see somebody's wearing that t-shirt. So if you're looking for the Uncle Jimmy's item or products, you know that t-shirts, you can go where you see those t-shirts. The yellow t-shirt is a new hairline, hair product that she has for the protective style. The protective style is for when you're wearing wigs, weaves, braids, crochet, and it protects the hair underneath all of that. And most of the time, if women are natural underneath the wigs, and not all the time, and you can wear a perm, it protects your hair. So that would be that yellow shirt that I had. You have people that come up to us like, can we get a t-shirt? We'll give them the t-shirt, but we try to be mindful a lot of times when we have those t-shirts on, we have to conduct ourselves in a professional manner, and we don't want it to be associated with anything else, because somebody can wear your t-shirt and they'll do something out of order, and the first thing they're gonna say, oh, that's the t-shirt that Talia Wajit, so it has something to do with her, when it didn't have anything to do with her. So we kind of mindful of who we give the t-shirts out, because we don't want it to be caught up in anything. So when you see those t-shirts, majority of the time, we're working.
Yeah, I do wear shirts to be noticed a little bit. I'm a little bit of a attention hound now. I mean, part of it is because I spent a long time like not being noticed, not really having anything to recommend myself by and things like that. So I spent a lot of time, I guess, just being like a little fly on the wall or something, you know? So what comes up now anyway is just kind of like, I want to start a conversation. I want to be, matter of fact, someone I knew, a therapist I know, not my therapist, but a therapist I know, she said that's called being on all the time, feeling the need to be on. Like you're always the party guy. You're always the guy with the quick answer. You're always the guy with the cool shirt. You're always the guy who, starts the part, whatever it is. So um, I think that's what happened. So that's just a manifestation of that. So now instead of just me wearing any old shirt that I find in my drawer, now I'm thinking like which one is going to get the most pop in this certain place.
One of the things I want to find out is whether the t-shirt that someone is wearing, whether it has significance to them or not. T-shirts could be worn for many purposes. To promote something. Some people might like the color, might like the style. Sometimes you can run into people and they're not even aware of the t-shirt. What am I wearing? Or, they just put something on. Whereas with some other people, what they wear really means something. So it could be either or. It could be to sell something, it could be a company, it could be to make a statement, it could be many. It could be a choice. It could be many. It could be a. I'm getting like Mary. I'm having a Mary moment.
It could be many reasons why people wear the t-shirt.
I'm sorry,
Many
Mary.
occasions.
Right. It could be for many reasons why a t-shirt is.
Sentimental.
But I think t-shirts. There could be a story. This could be the t-shirt story. Or what is your t-shirt saying? Or what does your t-shirt mean to you? So you can, some people do collect them. Some people put a lot of thought into them. Some people are in the business of making t-shirts. But I think the t-shirt story could be interesting. You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
And there is a story about wearing offensive shirts. That's probably the last time I wore an offensive shirt. Way back, I went to Bronx Community College back in 2002, and I got there a little bit late, and I really wanted to take this drama class. And the professor, he took one look at me, looked at my shirt, because I was wearing an Abercrombie and Fitch shirt, but it didn't say Fitch. It said something that rhymes with Fitch. So I begged him, and I didn't realize I was wearing the shirt. So the professor says, look, I'll go to that, you can go to my class as long as you never wear that shirt again. And I was kind of embarrassed because I didn't really think about it. So ever since then, I never wore the shirt again. Yeah.
Did it say bitch?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So why did you buy that shirt?
No, because I thought it was fun. Because it was, instead of Abercrombie and Fitch, it was Pimpercrombie and Bitch, and it had like a picture of like, I guess a pimp and his, hoe there or something like that. Yeah, I was 21, 20, so.
That was a little offensive.
Yeah, a bit offensive. But I didn't think about it as being offensive. I thought it was being funny. Yeah, I didn't even think about anyone finding offense to it until that professor told me, don't ever wear the shirt again.
Pussy whip. Pow. Okay, a lot of times when you look at a t-shirt, most people that would look at this t-shirt, they would think automatically on the sexual side. No, when I saw this t-shirt and I look at it as a woman in power. You see that there's a man laying out and this woman has a whip. It's always, when people see things, it's the message you get from it. And my message from is that I'm saying to you what I feel this t-shirt for the things that I went through in the past t-shirts that I showed you is because, yes, I'm a female and pussy is associated with us females and the cat too. Well, cat is associated with us females. And I whipped them. Pussy whipped out of my life. So That's my definition. It's not that I pussy whipped him. I pussy whipped him for me. And he's out of my life. Pow.
You just saying that for the camera.
Even though he was pussy whipped too. Maybe that's why he was kind of crazy. No, but the pussy whipped me, I finally got him out of my life. And it's how you
Now the realness is coming out now.
it's how the audience received this T-shirt. And like I
When you first bought it, what made you buy it?
Well, when I first bought the T-shirt, what made me buy it because I saw a sexy lady in the front, and it says "Pussy Whip," and I feel that, you know, like I said, I'm a strong person, and that could be me, pussy whipping somebody that I love, and you know, yeah, that's how I saw it. But I'm gonna end it off. I pussy whipped him out of my life.
Mm-hmm. Mary telling her story, changing it for the camera.
But one, this shirt says, you know, just guess what? Chicken butt. But
Why in the world would you buy this shirt?